Hey guys, it's Krist back again with another games pickup video. And not a lot of games this time, but I figured I'd update you guys all the same. So let's go ahead and get this started here. I guess I will start with the oldest game first, and this was a Goodwill pickup. I've been noticing at Goodwill there's been a lot more Xbox 360 generation games. They did have a whole stack of games ranging from, Call of Duty games to Battlefield games. I almost grabbed Battlefield 2 on Xbox 360, but, the price, Goodwill's prices are kind of crappy lately, and they wanted like $6 for Battlefield 2, which is about the going rate of the game on eBay, so I wasn't in a huge rush. But I did pick this game up, which was also $6, and that is Tony Hawk Project 8. Now, I love the older Tony Hawk games, but I never really got to play the, kind of the HD era games. I think I did play the demo of this, though, but I didn't really get into it. But a friend of mine, Jules, really loves this game, so yeah, I decided to pick it up. I only played it for a short time, so I still don't know too much about it, but I'm looking forward to, finally delving into this in more depth. But yeah, $6, I believe this is like, about a $10 to $12 game on eBay, so I decided it was worth picking up. But, something like Battlefield 2 for $6, I think it goes for like $5 on eBay. I don't know, I didn't feel like spending much money that day, so I just picked this up. But yeah, this was actually in great condition. Let's see, yeah, I mean the disc is nearly flawless. There's like one tiny light scratch on the bottom there, which I doubt you'll even pick up. But yeah, it's really good condition. A lot of the Goodwill titles, they'll be all, scratched to hell, so I just pass on a lot of them. Shit, there was one recently that I really wanted to get. I think it was, oh yeah, it was Red Dead Revolver for Xbox Original. I was like, yes! I really wanted to get that. And it had no instruction manual, and the disc looked like it was rubbed with sandpaper, so I'm like, oh, never mind. But, hopefully I'll get that game one of these days. It'd be nice to complete my Red Dead collection. But yeah, Tony Hawk. Looking to try this out. Haven't really played it too much yet, though, so I don't know what to say about it. Next up is a PS4 game that I got from Limited Run Games, and it's not that great of a game. I'm a huge fan of this series, but this one is just not that good, and that is Double Dragon 4 from Limited Run Games, physical copy. This was released a while back, digitally only, and I should have tested it out more on PC just to see if I liked it, and honestly this is a pretty terrible Double Dragon game. The main issue really is the enemy AI is so awful. Like, they basically do the same shit every single time. There's like maybe 6 to 8 enemies on screen, and they all just gang up around you, and they constantly knock you down over and over and over. In Double Dragon 2, they were fuckers in some ways, but they gave you a chance to like let your character get up and then like move out of the way. But in this, they just like camp right where you fall down and then try to knock you down again and again. Or if you climb up a ladder, they'll sit there and camp at the top of the ladder and then just try to punch you the moment you climb up. It gives you no chance to even evade it. Whereas in like Double Dragon 2, they're actually smart enough to climb up the ladders after you. In this, they don't even climb the ladder. They're stupid. Or if you like jump off a ledge, they will jump off the ledge after you because they follow your hitbox or whatever. It's just, you can tell it was really programmed sloppily. The backgrounds are pretty awful. The level design is pretty bland and generic. It doesn't have really anything memorable like Double Dragon 2 had, like the level in the helicopter or, the forest level or, you know, the fortress level at the end. There's nothing like that. And the ending is just terrible. The only cool thing about this game really is the fact that you can unlock all the enemy sprites as playable characters, and they all have their own moveset. But it's not really that great because the enemies you fight are so stupid. It's not that fun to play. So yeah, this was 25 bucks, but I kind of regret buying it. But at least since it's a limited run game, that it will hold its value. And it does have a cool, you know, instruction manual, you know, in full color, lots of detail on the enemies and stuff like that. It comes with a cool kind of card there, as you can see. But yeah, it's not that good. Not that good of a game. But yeah, if I get sick of it, I could just resell it for profit probably. Alright, now the next 4 games are going to be all Nintendo Switch games, because I did get a Switch recently and I went all out buying lots of games for it. So I guess I'll just go in alphabetical order here. First one is an import, which is I Am Setsuna. This is the Asia region import, but this is the variant that has the English cover. Although this does actually have the Japanese cover underneath it, but I just put the English one on the outside. Whereas, it's weird, the English cover doesn't have this inside art. So this inside art here is actually the Japanese cover underneath this English one. So yeah, I got both covers in there. But yeah, this is like a classic RPG in the style of Chrono Trigger. But, you know, it's not as good as Chrono Trigger. But yeah, this is the only way to get a physical copy in English. But yeah, probably overpaid for it. I think it was like $50, $55. But yeah, it was one of the reasons I wanted the Switch, to be honest, to be able to get this game physical. And, you know, it's okay. It's like an 8 out of 10 game, maybe. But yeah, I Am Setsuna. And then next is one that I just got yesterday in the mail, and that is Lost Sphere for Nintendo Switch. Now, unlike I Am Setsuna, this got a native US region release, but it was only on the Square Enix online store for a physical copy. And that's really stupid. I hate when they do that, because Square Enix store sucks. You gotta pay $8 shipping, which is just awful. It's like $8 for, you know, 6-day shipping. Although, to be fair, they do ship it out like a week before the release date, so you do get it on the release date. Well, I got this technically the day before, but $8 shipping, plus you don't get any of the discounts that you would get on Amazon Prime or Best Buy GCU. So yeah, it should have been on those sites, and I could have gotten it for $42 instead of, you know, $58 I think I paid. So yeah, this game seems a little better than I Am Setsuna. It's by the same developers and same kind of, you know, Chrono Trigger style RPG. And this is also on PS4 and PC. But yeah, it's a little better than I Am Setsuna. It's, you know, maybe an 8.5 instead of an 8 out of 10. But I would say that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is definitely the better RPG. That's, you know, more like a 9 or 9.5 out of 10 game. But, you know, this is one of the other reasons I wanted to... Well, technically I could have gotten this on PS4, but I wanted to get it on Switch, even though the Switch version runs 30 frames instead of 60 like on PS4. But, you know, it's cool to have this portable. It's, you know, it's not that detailed of a game. It looks like a mobile title, but to me that's more suited to like a portable platform. And I prefer, you know, physical media on carts rather than discs. I'm not sure why. I think Just carts are probably a little more durable than Blu-rays, although Blu-rays are fairly durable. But yeah, I just thought it'd be cooler to have it on a semi-portable console. I know the Switch kind of has bad battery life, although with the game this week, it does last at least 4 hours. When I played I Am Setsuna, it gave me about 4 hours of battery life, whereas, you know, something like Zelda gives you 2 hours 45 minutes. So yeah, this type of game is more suited for the Switch. But yeah, that's enough about that. We'll move on to the next one. And of course, you know I got this game. That is Super Mario Odyssey. One of the main reasons to get a Switch, pretty much. Kind of a more open world take on the Mario franchise. You know, it's kind of a mix of Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. Yeah, I'd say it's more like those, but it's in an open, not completely open world, like it's really big maps. And you can collect multiple stars at once in the maps rather than like the past games where you had to do 1 star at a time. Although they're not stars, they're moons in this. But there's a lot more moons in the levels, which makes some of the goals of collecting them pretty mundane. Like some of them are just like find a spot on the ground and pound on it to get a moon. So, but there are a couple moons that are some pretty cool objectives. But yeah, the graphics are really nice. Good platforming, you know, lots of nice details. It's a good game. It's probably a little overrated, but you know, it's not bad. I would give it like, shit, I don't know, maybe 8.8, maybe 9 out of 10. And then I got this game as well. This is the last one. That's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And actually I got the Explorer's Edition of this, which is on the shelf back there. It's like right there. But the Explorer's Edition is basically just, it comes with a little guide about the world. Basically like a more elaborate instruction manual. And it comes with a map of the world, which is kind of a nice little extra. Something that you normally get in games, you know, in past generations, but now it's a special edition. But, you know, it was the same price as just this normal copy, so I went for that. But, yeah, I already had this on Wii U, but it runs terrible on the Wii U. Like, it runs 20 frames a second in a lot of the areas, especially towns. And it is cool to play it on, you know, semi-portable, even though when you play this game on the Switch, you only get like 2 hours, 45 minutes of battery life. But yeah, it does look a lot better. I mean, it's difference between 720p versus this one being 900p. But the frame rate improvements are definitely substantial. I mean, when you're going from 20 frames in a lot of areas to lock 30 in almost all the areas of the game, it's a huge improvement. But yeah, this is a great game. It's not very much a traditional Zelda, but it's an excellent game. I mean, I think it earned the Game of the Year awards. Just what I played so far, you can see some Let's Plays I did, but I got one of the dungeons complete, one of the 4 main dungeons, and I've completed, you know, almost 90% of the world map as far as unlocking it. And yeah, it's, you know, maybe a 9.5 out of 10 game for me. It's really good. It's only got a few little issues, I'd say. Just kind of the repetitive nature of the shrines is not that great, but the world itself is amazing looking. The graphics, the technical graphics aren't the best, but the art style, the detail of the world, it surpasses the technical limitations a bit. And yeah, it's fun to play. I like it. Gives you a good feel. But yeah, that's it. What else has been going on with me? Haven't been working out as much as I should be this winter. We had a really deep freeze here in Wisconsin, like below zero temperatures for a couple weeks. I think it got down to like 19 below. So I tried to do some jogging during that, and it just wasn't happening. It felt like I was risking frostbite on my face, even though my face was covered. And I have kind of mild asthma, so my lungs were stinging really bad and felt like they were going to close. So I took a break, to be honest. I'm still on my diet off and on, but my weight has been sustained, so I still have a pudgy face, you know. But I will say this, I did lose 50 pounds over the past year. I started at 275, and now I'm down to 225 pounds. So I have made progress. You know, I do get some haters on here that, you know, talk shit about my weight, and it's really dumb because I've never, you know, boasted about my looks or said I'm this like supermodel guy. Like, I know I'm overweight, that's why I'm working out. So give me a break, you know. I have lost 50 pounds, and I plan on losing 40 or 50 more. Hopefully I get back on the workout soon. The temperature has gone up a bit, you know, it's been 30s to 40s here, which I can do my jog in that easily. But, you know, once you stop, getting back on it is kind of tough, but I will be getting back on that soon for sure. And then hopefully I can get that extra 40 or 50 pounds off over the spring and summer. I'm getting close to my goal. But if you look at my past videos, like a year ago, you will definitely see like my face has gotten thinner. I have, you know, a round face, so hey, I'll take it. You know, I lost 50 pounds. I'm happy with that. But yeah, other than that, you know, I've just been kind of holed up a lot this winter. You know, Wisconsin winters are pretty brutal. These below zero temperatures, oh, it's awful. And on top of that, the electric heater in my living room broke down like 2 weeks ago, well, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I was trying to run my heat in the living room, and I was burning through my electricity. I got a huge electric bill, and I wasn't even properly heating my room. So I'm kind of salty about that. And I should probably mention that that's why I recently opened up my Patreon account, because I'm hoping that if you guys like my content, that you could help me out a bit, because money is really tight right now. This winter is brutal. But with that being said, you don't have to donate. Only if you really like enjoy my content and you want to help me out, I would appreciate it. But don't feel bad if you don't want to. I'll keep putting out content, but if you do want to help me out, then that would be a big boost in my morale and just my ability to put out more content, to be honest. There's so many things I could improve with this channel, you know, lighting wise, just being able to buy more games to talk about them. I need like new equipment for capturing. I'm still using an old HD PVR2, which can't do 1080p 60, so I don't know. If you guys want to donate to my Patreon, it'll be down below in the description, but if you don't, it's not a big deal. It's more of an experiment just to see if there's anyone out there that want to support this channel. I would like to do a lot more with it, but when you're broke all the time, it's really limited what I can do. But you know, when I come up with a good idea for a video, I just film it. Like, you know, the other day I did that winter storm video randomly in the parking lot. I like doing those from time to time, but yeah, either way, I'll be putting out content, but I thought I'd let you guys know about my Patreon. But yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging away at my workout. I'm gonna get back on it here. Luckily, I've been sustaining my weight. I haven't really gained. You know, I'd go up and down like 4 pounds, but yeah, so we'll get back on that, and hopefully by the summer you'll see an even bigger change in me. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you on the next video, which I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Maybe some more Let's Plays. We'll see. I might do a Let's Play of Lost Sphere since it just came out. Well, you know, like a live stream Let's Play. So yeah, you guys check that out, and I will see you on the next video. Alright, peace out, everyone.